for some reason, the last few years, we've seen this increase, massive increase in these weird little lingering of things, lingering of colds, lingering of flus, lingering of coughs, which we didn't have years ago. And all of a sudden now we do. And it seems to be in everybody, So you'll get sick and then 2 weeks later you're getting something else. And so how do you get rid of this stuff in a hurry is what you're looking for. What's a remedy? There's several things you can do. I have certain cough drops we use at the practice, right, that are really, really good. It's made from the same company that makes the nasal spray that we use.
Okay.
They make these really nice cough drops, and they work really, really, really well at just calming the irritation down in the throat. And that's a good thing to do. Another thing you can do for coughing that's really a big deal, honey. Honey works extremely well for coughs. There was a wonderful, wonderful research project that was done several years ago out of Harvard Medical School. And they compared all the over-the-counter cough syrups, cough drops, cough medications against honey.
Really?
And honey crushed them.
Real honey, though.
Real honey, yeah. Just go get a raw local honey.
Yeah.
It absolutely crushed them in effectiveness. So you look at that and you think, so what does it mean? Well, honey's antiviral, it's antibacterial, and it's antifungal. So it's a sterilizing agent. And on top of that, it sticks to things. Get it on your fingers sometime, right? It's not so when you're putting it in a tea or a water, even a little bit of honey in there, and you're sipping it down, it's coating that throat almost like a primer on a wall. So it stops that little local irritation, that tickle feeling you get where you feel like you got to cough it out of there. So it's a wonderful, wonderful thing to do. I recommend to my patients you do it in the morning, and you do it especially at night in children before bed.
Okay.
So they don't have that nighttime cough.
And you're not saying just taking a spoonful of honey and drinking it. You want to dilute it a little bit?
I like to dilute it a little bit.
Okay.
I mean, I'll tell them usually get some warm water, usually about 6 ounces of warm water, and I use a tablespoon of honey. It's a fair amount. You put a nice tablespoon there. The water you can't have it too hot because you'll actually kill it.
Right.
You don't want to do that. So you want the microbial properties of the honey to be active and alive.
Okay.
So you want warm water.
Warm
like
water,
a tea.
not hot. Not coffee water.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
And you stir in a tablespoon of honey and about 6 ounces, and you just sit there and sip on that.
Awesome.
And it is fantastic what it'll do. And again, it's twice, sometimes 3 times as effective as all current cough syrups and cough medicine.